Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd, hello, and welcome back to SimCity, welcome back to Kingfisher Cliffs, where we don't actually have all that much money right now, but there is a good reason for that. There's also a very good reason we're back here in Kingfisher Cliffs, and it's all surrounding the money. So last time, I made some serious mistakes over in Tamarin Island, and my way of, I suppose, rectifying that is going to be to spend a bit more time in Kingfisher Cliffs and try and make a bit more money. And the way I've done that is to get another coal mine over here so that we can obviously get more coal and then export it. Now the issue was that a lot of these mines are actually filling up quite quickly, not so much at the moment, but they have been filling up and having some problems where they're not actually working because they are, well, frankly, just full. So the trade depot wasn't cutting it. So what I've gone ahead and done is I built a trade port, and I've got the coal things back here. To do that, I had to go and build a metals HQ and get the commerce division here on the metals HQ. So there's been a bit of work going on. The reason you didn't see that on camera is because my recording software has been giving me a little bit of an issue with the SimCity here. That's very strange looking. But I'm hoping all is good and all is now working, or at least it bloody better be, because I'm not trying this again. We're also having some problems with education. Low skill. Manufacturing factories are complaining that they can't find skilled workers. Build more schools. Alright. I would quite like to build a high school over in this area. That's probably something to look forward to doing. Let's see here. We are producing Omega, but we're not actually making that much of a profit off of Omega. Why aren't we... We aren't really making a hell of a lot of money. I've seen that up at 21,000. Hell, I've seen Omega... I've seen profits in the city in total of 17,000. So I'm not quite sure why we aren't making that much money. I suppose that's costing money. Huh. I think we'll be okay. We'll work it out. Let's have a look here. We're still having some problems with the backed up pipes. Can I do something about that? I could stick another sewage treatment tank on here, I suppose. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. That'll hopefully help with the sewage issue. Now, low skill is something altogether different we're going to need to sort out. Now, this looks like this is the medium wealth area, and you need to I need to upgrade the roads to increase your density. Sure, I probably should have done that a long time ago. There we go, there's high density. I suppose you guys could probably do with it as well. There you go, that's high density. That's high density. That's not high density. Now there's that. Let's get all of these upgraded to nice high density roads here. High density street, and street. I think that's most of them now. At least, yeah, I think that is most of them. Are you guys needing upgraded? I don't think you are. No, you're not. You could probably do with an upgrade, though. So let's get that done. What about you guys up here? You're all on high density as well. The city's first apartment tower is going up there. It is over there. Alright, that's fantastic to see. What about you? Anyone else needing upgraded? I suppose you could all go to high density. That would probably be a fantastic idea. So let's get that done. You're low density, Jesus. Let's get you all up to high density right away. There we go. Anything else? You need to be high density. High density. That's a very strange looking road from a distance there. High density. And high density. Just upgrade every single one of them. So we've got some nice high density stuff going on up here. That is high density. I think that's pretty much everything upgraded now, which is very good news. We might see some expansion going on up in this area, which might make us a bit more money. Although that did cost a fair bit to upgrade all of those roads. So let's go ahead and speed up time just so we can rake in the cash again. How's this doing? Oh, we're almost out of oil there. Oh, transaction report. We got a decent bit of money from the exports and whatnot. This is doing a reasonable job as well. This is doing a reasonable job. Okay, let's go ahead and spend some money. I mean, I know the point here is to go ahead and make money, but I also want to make sure everyone's happy. I don't want to just sit here and be like, well, we're making money, so there's no point in actually playing. I do want to play Kingfisher Cliffs and, you know, actually have my fun with it as well. So I'm going to plop a school, a high school just there. Alright? And that's hopefully going to get the education levels up a little bit, but we're going to want to stick some school bus things in there and get this on the front, get a flag out there as well. Then we can upgrade the classrooms. Thankfully, we can put the classrooms on top of this. The only thing we can't do is the gym. So the gym's probably going to have to go... it could probably go across the road somewhere, or... well, we'll find somewhere for it at some point. But there we go. That'll hopefully improve that area a little bit. Is that under construction? It is. This is a really nice looking area of town, I have to say. I'm really liking it. Let's look at... so the education level is actually pretty good, I'm seeing, with the tech level not so much. So what's the issue here? Low skill. I suppose it's this neighborhood. You need skilled workers. This neighborhood isn't providing them. That raises medium wealth land value, though. That's not what I want. A public library is medium wealth land value. That is medium wealth land value. So you need skilled workers, but I mean, we do have skilled workers down here. There aren't. What do you want? You are currently hiring. Okay, that's fine. The education level's pretty good in the city. That's the thing I'm not quite understanding. I don't quite get that. Also, we're really not making as much money as I'd like to be making. Do we have abandoned buildings anywhere? No. Do you just not have Omega right now? Is that part of the issue? I mean, some of you are making money. I guess we don't really have that much industry, do we? Not really, when you look at it. I mean, a lot of this space is taken up by the power plant, the pumping station, the 3 coal mines, the sewage treatment plant, the college. Yeah, we don't really have that much industry. And I don't really see a good way to change that, if I'm perfectly honest. So that is a bit of an issue. We really have kind of crippled ourselves in terms of what kind of industry we have. So making money off of Omega Co is going to be a little bit challenging, I'm sure, but I'd say we can do it. If we just have a look at our income and expenses, it's interesting to note that we are spending a hell of a lot of money. And I am really trying to think of a good way to balance it out. I mean, Omega Co is making us good money. Doesn't cost a lot to run. The bonds are taking almost 1,500 simoleons per hour, I suppose. So that'll be nice to get rid of as well. Power's taking a bit, water's taking a bit, sewage, government, healthcare and education seem to be taking the most, and those are 2 things we can't really get rid of. Unless we, I mean, we want the density of these places to upgrade, but we really don't want the tech level to upgrade all that much. Or maybe we do. I'm not quite sure. I mean, what's wrong with you guys? I don't know. I mean, your tech level is alright. Your tech level's minimum. Yeah. I don't know. It's just strange that we're making so little money when I've seen that up at 17 and 18,000. It is very strange to be making so little. Although, I think if we can just get a little bit more money in here, I'm going to go ahead and pay off one of the bonds. Because that'll probably help make some decent money back. Okay, so I paid off bond B, and we're up to making 8,800 per hour, which is, I suppose, better than nothing. I would quite like that to be about 10,000 per hour, because that would make things a hell of a lot easier, but I suppose progress is progress, and we are making reasonable money. I mean, I realize I'm complaining about making this money per hour, even though in any other city, I would be loving it. So maybe I should just shut up a little bit. Let's see, what can I do to up the education, though? I mean, where is it? Who needs skilled workers? No one? Someone... Oh, look, we're making 11,000 per hour now. That's good. What do you want? A worker shortage? Really? We have a worker shortage of all things? I didn't think we'd have a worker shortage. Okay, I mean, that's easy to deal with. I could just stick residential zoning along there, but I really don't want to. I really don't like the idea of sticking residential zoning alongside an avenue. That just seems like a dreadful idea. Let's see, where else can I put it? I mean, you've got abandoned now. There isn't really all that much space, is the thing. Could I can't really stick anything in there. There's no room. I can't really stick anything along there. That's a silly place for it. I could stick a small building there. I think. I might get something. Yeah, there's something. But I mean, that's going to be useless. What's wrong with you? What the hell did you get abandoned for? Couldn't find shops or parks. Park? Shops. Jesus, that's massive. Okay. There's also a park at the top of that shop, so that guy's a friggin' idiot. Let's see, what else can I do here? So there is... What's wrong with you? Not enough places to ship freight. Well, there's not up there. However, there is down here, and down here, and I will go ahead and expand this as well, so you can stop complaining. Let's go for some more freight shipping. I can get another heavy lift VTOL pad, which is 80,000. Do I need it? Probably not. Do I want it? Kinda. Ooh, that's tempting. Oh my god, I've just noticed we're making 324,000 simoleons per day off of coal. That's insane, and I want to do more of it. Okay, what's wrong with you? Hazmat fires are destroying the city. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's really bad. Why? What kind? That's a chemical fire, not really a hazmat fire. But I can see how that could be a problem. Also, that's making us shed loads of money. That, not so much. You're educated. Ooh, that's an issue. I don't want educated factories because they're going to stop using Omega Co. And that's really not what I want. I might need to do something about that. Do I have a progressive office? I don't think I do. I don't think I need one. But, you know, it's free. So, why the hell not? Let's see. Where can I stick it that it would look good? Along here? Nope. Along here? Nope. That looks weird. Somewhere up here, maybe? No, that'll cost me some money. Up here, somewhere around here, over there, on this side. No, 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 no. I really don't have room for anything in this bloody city. These don't seem to be expanding, so progressive office can go right there. Alright, let's see. Coverage rate, that's going to cost me 5,000 per month. Heh. Let's maybe not do that. We'll do 50%, because 5,000 per month is a reasonable bit of money. Well, actually, that's not so bad. But we'll see, we'll see. Now, do we need this? That's the question. Do we need a large fire station? I mean, it would give us great coverage. We could just do with a fire station up here, couldn't we? The only thing is, we can't really deal with hazmat fires because we don't have any educated Sims who can, you know, go to university and research the stuff to deal with hazmat fires. Oh boy. This is where things get complicated. Because I have this feeling that the more your Sims become educated, the less likely they are to adopt Omega Co. Because it's, you know, incredibly polluting and whatnot. So I don't know. Also, you are still on fire. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that is in fact a fire. And I'm pretty sure I can't really do anything about that. Is that an ambulance coming to help? It is, yeah. Oh, they're going into the burning building to get people out. Yeah, that's reasonable. At least the ambulance is there to help. The fire department doesn't give a shit. Which is reasonable. They can't really do anything. And I can't tear the building down, so it's probably going to blow up at some point soon. So keep your ears open for that. Let's see, what do you want? We should be taking advantage of the heavy rail in our city. Will I connect to the rail? Probably not, no. That seems like a stupid idea. Where the hell would I put a rail terminal? I mean, let's get rail here, huh? Huh? No? Alright. I mean, can I put this anywhere? I don't think there is anywhere I can put this. Especially considering how close the rail is to the road there. I never really planned on using it. Heh. Never really planned on... No? Alright then, let's have a look at this. It is seriously burning down. How much money are we making from Omega Co? Oh, there we go. That's back up at 20,000. We can actually go ahead and pay off this bond as well. So now we are making 12,000, which is fantastic to see. So I think if we just go ahead and keep things sped up for a little bit, we can go ahead and just make some good money. An HQ upgrade is available. I can do that. Let's upgrade it. There we go. Nice big trade HQ. What can I have? We've got the metal. We don't need a metals division. We don't really need anything, if I'm perfectly honest. Yeah, it's also 500,000 to get anything, which is a lot of money. Although it would look really cool, is the thing. It would look really good. But I think what I'll just do is stick a sign there. There we go. So there we go. This trade headquarters. There we go. Right there. Perfect. Beautiful. Wait, what? 2 million on the daily profits. I don't think so. Somehow, I don't think that's going to be the case anytime soon. I've also realized that if I was to perhaps stop Omega production and stop these imports, I'd be making so much money per day off of coal. Oh, that's tempting. That's really tempting. Although that is also really tempting because that makes a lot of money. Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to stop Omega production. Because it... Oh my. Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's... That happened! Great. Perfect. Let's just get rid of you. And get rid of you. What's wrong with you? Not enough Omega. Oh dear. Who else is abandoned? Anyone around you? Oh, you. What happened to you? Building fire. Okay, then. Oh, this place is getting really packed with traffic. What could I do to fix that? I think I have an idea. I don't know that we need the roundabouts anymore. Although, it says packed with traffic. Traffic is moving about it really well. It's not like traffic just comes to a standstill. So, you know, the lights are working in a reasonable way. So, I don't know. I think we're actually okay there. Down here is not so bad. I'm genuinely surprised with the way traffic flows around this place. It's never... You know, there's never been an issue just getting into the city. It's always leaving. You can get into the city fine and go to wherever you want just fine. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. Let's go ahead and go to the region view for a second, because I do want to go ahead and send a gift over to these guys. I would like to send some simoleons, if possible. How the hell do I do that? Simoleons. I want to send... No connection. Oh, really? Oh, I can't do that. Well, this has been a complete fucking waste of time. That's kind of awkward. Let's have a think then. What can I do for Tamaran Island? I mean, as you can see, everything's sort of going as expected over here. For some reason, this doesn't get much power, though. So that sort of needs to be fixed. I'm also thinking I sort of want to spend some money on connecting these roads up. Just because you know, as nice as I want this to be, I think connecting the roads is probably a good idea. So let's do that. There we go. We could probably put a roundabout there at some point, actually, but that might help with things just a little bit. That might help the power flow into the city as well. At least I hope it bloody does. We do, however, have so little money. And I really do wish I took out just 3 100,000 simoleon bonds, because we really need it. We really, really need it. You guys are making a lot of profit. Well, I'm not. I'm the fucking city, and I'm making shit all. So that's kind of annoying. Let's have a think, though. How can we, I guess, just zone things? Just get some zoning going? Let's do more residential zoning just here, considering that is a big residential building. So do a bit of residential zoning just along there. Then we'll do some commercial zoning just along here, considering that is going to be a kind of a beachfront. We'll have some shops along there. We'll put some more shops along here too. And let's hope that brings in a bit more money. I mean, I'm sure it will. We could totally put shops along here, but I really don't want to put them on the avenue. So yeah, let's speed things up a little bit and hope that this brings in some money. You know, the game's been telling me for a while I should probably get a fire department. I see their point. I do see their point. We could probably use one. A series of buildings along here exploded not too long ago. So, yeah, we probably want to stop that from happening. But you might have noticed we are making some good money, so we can get one of those fairly soon. These buildings have also stopped burning, so I can just, there we go. Alright, so I'm kind of weighing up whether or not I want a fire department, or whether or not I want to bring another road across here and put some stuff on it. It's kind of, it's one of those decisions that could be good for the city, or it could be really bad for the city. But I'm thinking it might be really good, if I can afford it. Because I want to take a road just along like that, which I can actually afford to do quite nicely. So let's go ahead and do just that. And I want to bring a nice curved bridge thing around like, say that. So what is it? M will raise it. So that's curved bridge like that. Let's go as high as we possibly can, just to make it look a bit silly. Bring it down a bit, actually. So a nice curved bridge. Can I do a tunnel, maybe? No, I can't do a tunnel because of the water. So a nice curved bridge. Something like that. Could work. Alright. Then curve this down to about there. And then curve it round. Like that? That sort of works. It's kind of cool. Then I want to go ahead and get rid of this bridge, because I want to go ahead and connect these roads up like that. Alright. And then bring a bridge like that, maybe. Let's bring it a little bit closer, though. So let's take this like that, then around. It looks a little bit silly, but I just want it to look reasonable. So something like, I think something like that kind of works, honestly. So let's do that. There we go. I mean, yes, it looks silly, but you know, it's touristy is what I'll call it. It's touristy. It's not really. It's really dumb. But I'm confident that, you know, it's gonna look good at some point. That's kind of my thought here. My one lone thought. Don't you dare. My one thought. Let's go ahead and put some more commercial zoning just along the... maybe along here, actually. And then put some residential zoning there, and there, and some commercial in the middle. Then I could put some residential zoning just along there as well. Okay, so it you know, it looks silly, but it's kind of supposed to. I think it'll work out. Although I do realize this is still the only way to get into that area. Ah, that could be a problem. These roads are definitely going to need upgraded at some point, but we can work on that at some point. totally. I could have just connected that up, couldn't I? That might be worth doing at some point, but we'll work on it. It's a work in progress. The whole city is just a big work in progress. Plus, you know, all of this is going to make us more money, which is what we really need right now, because seriously, most of the city is on friggin' fire right now. I don't think anyone's particularly happy about that. So, the more money we make, the better, because we can get a fire station sometime soon. We also need a dump, and probably a clinic, and a small police station as well. So, let's get some money saved up. So, I'm going to take a risk, and I'm going to open the Globe Theatre, because that seems to have just improved the land value around here. And I'm hoping that it'll actually make some good money too. I'm hoping that whatever show we put on in here will in fact make us some money. So let's schedule an event, which is going to cost me 6,000, but it could pay out a lot of money. So let's give it a try. We've got an event scheduled for tomorrow. It's just a play in the Globe Theatre, and it just might make us, 40,000 simoleons. If it makes us more than 6,000, then I'm going to call it a success. But I will say I am quite happy that I can at least turn the sodding thing on. They didn't have power. Oh yeah, I went and upgraded this. We've got more power coming in right now, which is probably a really good thing. We still need that dump, though. We still really need a dump. So, can I mean, I can't volunteer vehicles, so... Oh, yeah, I can't really do anything because... it's kind of hit me that doing a tourist-based city as the first city in a new set of 4 was a really, really bad idea. Mainly because there's nothing that can really support it in the region. So this might work. It might work out in the long run, or it really might not. So we'll see what the balls happens. Let's go ahead and wait just a little bit longer for some more money to come in so we can sort out the things that we really need right now. Apparently the city is getting its first apartment. Really? Really? We're already getting an apartment tower? That seems a little bit strange, if I'm perfectly honest. Also, you might notice that we still don't have a great deal of money. That's because I went and upgraded some roads, because I realized that having a low-density road and a building that has an event for 3,000 people is probably a really bad idea. And another one. That's really strange. Although I suppose it'll make everything look pretty good at some point if we're already getting apartment buildings. And another one. Holy crap, this is all happening pretty damn quick. It's different. I don't like it. I don't like change. Oh, they're letting me plop a mayor's house. Okay. I guess this could go... I probably want to keep this lot happy. So we can actually just stick it along here, couldn't we? Maybe. Let's find a better spot for it. On the avenue over here. On the fucking roundabout. Maybe not there. Would it fit in here? Yeah, that'll work. Nothing's really going to expand in that area anyway, so that'll keep everyone happy. But yeah, look at this. How cool does all of this look already? That's seriously freaking awesome. That looks absolutely brilliant. Just a nice, highly packed street. I want to get right down in there and have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, that looks so cool. I love it. Oh, that bit of grass there is sort of having a bit of an issue. Oh, I've just noticed we've got money. Sewage. We've backed up pipes, apparently. Well, let's go ahead and fix that. I realize we also need a dump, which is going to cost us 9,000, so, I suppose we can do that. I mean, we could stick it over here. Probably a reasonable spot for it. So there's the garbage dump sorted out. Probably going to want some more trucks, though. Just to make sure we can get everyone. So there we go. That'll hopefully sort all of that out. Right. This is going pretty well. Have we got anyone? No one's arriving yet. Well, actually, no. One person has arrived. There's one person here for an event that starts in 8 hours. That's nice. That's a start, I suppose. If we can make back the 6,000 that went into it, then I'll be happy. If we can make back a hell of a lot more than that, then that'll be fantastic. Can I just point out that there's an absolute buttload of people currently walking towards the Globe Theatre? And it's really cool looking. Just saying. Also, we're making a profit off of this already, so that's really good news. Where are they all coming from? I wonder if is there going to be a load of people get off this train? There's a lot of riders per day, too. So let's have a look. How many people are... No one got off the train. But there are a lot of people... There are a hell of a lot of people going to the Globe Theatre there. That's really cool to see. I don't understand why they didn't just get a bus. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Have I got a bus stop? No. Now, let's stick a bus stop. Just... there. Can I put a bus, a park and ride here? Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a park and ride just there. Just to see what happens. We could probably stick a park and ride somewhere else as well, but we'll see what happens. How much money are we making off this? A decent bit. There are serious numbers of people still walking towards the Globe Theatre. It's still 5 hours before the show is supposed to happen, so... Well, it's nice to see that we're already making that kind of profit. That is incredibly nice to see. We're having water problems? Oh, we are. Jesus. Okay, let's stick this just there. That will hopefully sort that out a little bit. How's this going? Oh yeah, that's gonna be a nice bit of money there. Fantastic. That's really cool to see. That is really cool to see that we're making that kind of money. I want another train to arrive. I want to see how many people are... There's not actually that many people that are... Oh. No, I take that back. That's a lot of people. Where are they all going? The bus stop? Yeah. I suppose I can sort of see the issue here. We don't have big buses. We just have little shuttle buses. Can I fix them in the 7,000? So let's just get another couple of shuttle buses. That's another 3 buses. That's going to pay out a nice bit of money. Alright. Fantastic. I think we've just found a way to make some decent money here. It's certainly going to be interesting to see. I mean, we'll start with the Globe Theatre. But eventually, you know, I want an expo center. And I'm not quite sure where I'd put it. Probably along here. That'd be a good spot for it, actually. Or, well, up here could work too. A stadium could go over there, I suppose. We'll find somewhere to put a stadium at some point. But an expo center can easily go over there. Attractions. Blech. Landmarks. I mean, you know, we could put some landmarks in. We could put in the Oslo Opera House somewhere. Yeah, totally go up there. Leaning Tower of Pisa. We could put the Cathedral or the Sydney Opera House. Could be nice. That could actually work really well if we put the Sydney Opera House along here somewhere. I mean, what does it say? What's the info here? It actually can't hold as many people as the Globe Theatre can, which is interesting. But it's worth pointing out it can make a lot more money. Ooh, that's tempting. That can hold... Yeah, not as many people either, but can make a lot more money. Let's see, what else have we got? Willis Tower could be fun. Although a bit huge. What else have we got? The Washington Monument. I can't say that we necessarily need the Washington Monument, but it would be nice to, you know, fill a gap there. Oh, I just noticed we got the payout, didn't we? Alright. I would like to schedule another event so that we can make some nice money. Let's go ahead and get a... Now we need a police station. There's a lot of crimes committed per day. So let's go ahead and stick a police station just... We'll put it down here. No, let's think. Let's put it up here. That seems like a reasonably accessible area. So there we go. A nice police station just there. Alright. Well, this has been a bit of a different episode. We completely wasted part of it over in Kingfisher Cliffs, but at least it's making a nice profit. We also managed to make some money off of this. So, yeah, this is going pretty well. It's also really weird seeing this many Sims walking from the Globe Theatre. I mean, that's a serious number of people. I suppose it is 2,500 people. So, it's kind of to be expected. What's this? No idea what that is. It's going to be a nice big building, though. Oh, I love this area. How cool does all... That's abandoned. No power. Really? Really? No power? I mean, we have enough, don't we? Sort of. Huh. We might want to upgrade that a little bit. Don't know that we necessarily have the money to do it, but we certainly want to try. Let's stick a sign there. Let's extend the road a little bit. And then stick this on there. I mean, this could probably help out a bit, but I don't think we necessarily need it. I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. Bit of a different one, half of it wasted, but it is nice to see Kingfisher Cliffs making some money. It's nice to see that we can start to make money here as well. Hopefully, another event will make us some money. I think I might just leave this running at some point to generate revenue, because right now we're spending a hell of a lot on bonds and city specialization, stuff like that, and transportation's costing a lot as well. So generally speaking, we just need to be making more money, and hopefully we can do that. I also need to figure out why this isn't getting power. Maybe the wind plant just isn't enough. That might need to be sorted as well. It is really annoying. I should point out, it is incredibly annoying that this is the case, but I'm sure we'll fix it. Anyway, folks, thank you very much for watching. This has been SimCity, Tamarin Island. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.